So good morning. Come onto your mat. And I'm so glad to be back after a little break. It was just what I needed. So I hope that you've had some time to rest and relax this summer as we get ready to turn into fall. The weather's kind of really started to change. So come onto your mat and first take 3 nice, big, deep breaths, inhaling through the nose, and just let it exhale, sigh out the mouth. Just letting yourself become present on your mat. And oftentimes we tend to worry and think way ahead of ourselves about all the things that have to be done. And what can help us sometimes is just to focus on today and what we can do and accomplish today, what we have control over at this moment versus thinking way far ahead of all the things that may happen, may not happen, or things that we need to accomplish. So, in order to do that, we need to just come into being present to the moment here. So, take one more nice big breath as you let yourself settle into the mat. And then we'll do the wake up seated today. So bring your fingers together, find your collarbones where they come to the base of your throat. Drop down about 1 inch here and tap here, inhaling through the nose, exhale out the mouth. And you decide how firm or gentle or fast, slowly, or maybe you just want a massage, or maybe you want to do it in the field. Stimulating that K27 point, waking up all the energy meridians in the body. Let the breath be nice and deep, nice and full. And then shake it off. And then bring one hand onto the sternum, inhaling through the nose, exhale out the mouth, waking up the T cells. So stimulating the thymus to help get our immune system working for us better, helping us to identify what doesn't belong. One more nice full breath, really let the rib cage expand. And then shake it off. Bring the hands to the sides of the ribs. You can either use the fingertips or the backs of the fingers, whichever feels best. Inhaling through the nose, exhale out the mouth, stimulating the spleen point, the end of the spleen meridian. Spleen helps us to assimilate all the things that enter the body physically and energetically, emotionally, just helping us to process all of that. Really let the rib cage expand. The end of that exhale, shake off the hands, bring 2 fingers under the eyes, onto the cheekbones, tapping here, stimulating the beginning point of the stomach meridian, which helps us feel grounded and stable, which is really important, especially during this fall season, this Vata time, where there's just a lot of movement and the energy is kind of um, tends to lead towards anxiety with all the things that we feel we need to accomplish before winter comes. So tap all around the eye socket and then come all the way back down. And then shake off the hands and tap the same hand to the same knee. Same breath in the nose, out the mouth, brush it off, and then cross it over. Feel free to reach up nice and high as you take nice big breaths. And then shake off the hands. Bring the hands one over the other, sit up tall, and set the intention to just focus on today. And then inhale, draw the hands up the body. Exhale, spread it out. One more time. Bring one finger on the belly button, one on the third eye. Gently press in slightly up. 3 breaths here. Exhaling out the mouth, locking in that intention, locking in all that positive energy that we've just woken up and got moving forward and crossing over. And after your third breath, just release your hands to your sides and come on up to a standing position. Just have your feet hip distance apart and parallel. So, and bend your knees slightly so you're nice grounded into the mat. And then just let yourself swing back and forth first. Just let the arms wrap right around you. And you can go slowly or you can go quickly. Depending on how fast you're going, you may want to inhale to the left, exhale to the right. And you can bring your breath just coming into like Ujjayi breath, breathing in and out the nose. And you decide if you want to speed it up or slow it down. Just let the hands kind of wrap right around and kind of tap the opposite hip. A little bit longer. And then just start to slow it down, slowly coming to center. And then just pause facing forward on your mat and just close your eyes for a moment. Just feel the energy within the body, how it's feeling as you're starting to wake it up. And then inhale the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And release them at your sides. And then on the next inhale, bring your hands together, back to the palms together. Inhale, draw them up. And then exhale, bring them back down. Bring the elbows to the ribs. Bring the palms together. Inhale, draw the hands up. Imagine creating a little heart space around you. Making sure that you start by giving yourself love this morning. Wrapping it around. And then this time, as you inhale, draw the hands all the way up. Spread them wide. As you exhale, weave the hands down, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the right leg back into a lunge and exhale the left leg back, downward dog. Inhale, come forward to a plank, top of a push-up, and exhale, lower to the mat. Feel free to lower knees, chin, chest first. Draw the elbows back, gentle baby cobra. Inhale. Exhale, tuck the toes, hips high, downward dog. Inhale, lift the right leg straight behind you. Exhale, draw it forward to lunge. Inhale, the left leg forward. Ground down the feet. Inhale to a flat back, lengthen, draw the shoulder blades down the back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, trace up spleen by bringing your fingers to the inside of the big toes. Draw them to the ankle bone, up the inner aspect of the leg to the hip point, to the armpit crease, and then back down to that spleen point. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, weave the hands down, forward fold. Inhale, flat back and lengthen. Shoulders down your back, lengthen long. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the left leg back into a lunge. And then the right leg back, downward dog. Inhale, forward to a plank. Exhale, lower to the mat. Tone the belly, draw the shoulders back. Inhale, rise up, baby cobra. Raise your cheekbones and smile. Exhale, tuck the toes, hips high, downward dog. Inhale, lift the left leg straight behind you. Exhale, drop forward to a lunge. Inhale, the right leg forward, ground down the feet. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, trace up spleen. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, weave the hands down. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the right leg back into a lunge and lower the knee on the mat. Flatten the foot, tone the belly. Inhale, rise up. Shoulders down your back, spread your fingertips, raise your cheekbones here. Nice big breath. Tone the belly, bring the hands behind the head, cradling the head. Draw the elbows back. Let your head lean into your hands. Take a full breath into that heart center. And then inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands on the mat, tuck the back toes, step back to downward dog. Take a full breath here in your downward dog, grounding down through the hands, drawing the shoulders down the back. Inhale, come forward to a plank. Exhale, lower down. Draw the shoulders back. Inhale, rise up, baby cobra. Maybe you want to come a little higher to see how it feels. Exhale, tuck the toes, hips high, downward dog. Inhale, lift the right leg straight behind you. Exhale, drop forward to a lunge. Inhale the left leg forward, ground down the feet. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, trace up spleen. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, weave the hands down, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Lengthen here. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the left leg back into a lunge. Lower the knee on the mat, flatten the foot. Tone the belly, rise up, shoulders down your back, spread your fingertips. Raise your cheekbones. You get to do yoga on this Tuesday morning here. And bring the hands behind the head, cradle the head. And as you tone the belly, bring in the navel to the spine, bring the elbows back and let your head be cradled by the hands. Take a big deep breath, lifting the heart center. Then inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands on the mat. Tuck the back toes, step back to downward dog. Draw the shoulders down your back, really ground down through the hands and the balls of the feet. Lengthen through the sit bones as you take a full breath. And then inhale forward to a plank, shoulders down the back, tone the belly. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise up, baby cobra or cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, hips high, downward dog. Inhale, lift the left leg straight behind you. Exhale, drop forward to a lunge. Inhale the right leg forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, trace up spleen. Inhale, arms up. Clasp the hands, ground down the feet, roll the shoulders down your back. On your next exhale, let yourself come over to the right side. Stack the shoulders, ground down that left foot. Look up under your forearm. Take a big breath here. And then inhale, rise up. Exhale, come over to the left side. Ground down that right foot. Really stretch long with the hands. Big breath here. And then inhale up. Exhale, hands on the pelvis, fingertips pointing down. Draw the elbows together. Inhale, lift through the heart center. Nice big breath. And then inhale, arms up. Exhale, weave the hands down, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the right leg back into a lunge. Ground down the feet and inhale, rise up. Feel free to use that knee in front if you need to. Breathing here, shoulders down the back. Spread the fingertips, bring the hands behind the head. Draw the navel to the spine, bring the elbows back, lean into the hands a little bit. Lifting through the sternum. So feel like your shoulder blades, the bottoms of them lifting up through the heart center. And then inhale, rise up. Exhale, bring the hands on the mat. If you have a block, this is where you might want to use a block under this right hand. Or you can just tent the fingers, raise up the left arm, roll the shoulders down your back, circle that hand, circle it the other way, flick your fingers one at a time, flick all the fingers, and then exhale, circle your hand down behind you, inhale up, exhale it back, inhale it up, exhale it back, inhale up, and as you come up, rise up. And now from here, lean forward over your front leg, bring the arms out. See if you can go from here. Exhale, lower the hand down, reach up with that left arm. Keep leaning forward over the leg, and then inhale, just bring the right hand off the mat. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale it up. One more time. Exhale, lower it down. Reaching up. Inhale it up. Lower both hands onto the mat and step back to downward dog. Inhale forward to a plank, top of a push-up. Reach from the heels through the crown of the head, tone the belly, holding here for breath. And then exhale, elbows in, lower down. Feel free to lower knees first. Point the toes, draw the shoulders down the back. Inhale, rise up cobra or baby cobra, your choice. Exhale, tuck the toes, hip side downward dog. Inhale, lift the right leg straight behind you. Exhale, drop forward to a lunge. Inhale, the left leg forward, ground down the feet. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, trace up spleen. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, weave the hands down. Inhale, flat back and lengthen. Draw the shoulders down your back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the left leg back into a lunge. Ground down the feet, draw them together. Inhale, rise up again. Feel free to use that knee in front. That's helpful to come up. Reach through the back heel, shoulders down your back. Spread the fingers, raise the cheekbones. Bring the hands behind the head. Tone the navel to the spine. Bring the elbows back. Lift through the heart center. Take a breath here. Raise those cheekbones. It's going to be a gorgeous day. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower the hands onto the mat and square yourself up onto the mat. Keep the left hand down and raise the right hand up. As you do, roll that left shoulder down your back. Think of reaching from the back heel through the crown of your head. Circle the top hand and then circle it the other way. Flick each finger one time off the thumb. Flick all the fingers. Exhale, circle your hand down behind you. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale again. Inhale it up. One more time. And this time, as you reach, come right back up into your high lunge. And then exhale, lean over the front leg and reach the arms out wide like an airplane. Take that left hand down onto the mat. Raise up the right hand. Nice big breath. Tone the belly. Exhale, lift up. And then lower the hand down. Reach up on the inhale. Exhale, lift. Woo, got a little wobbly. Inhale up. And then exhale and lift. Nice. Both hands down on the mat. Step back to downward dog. Inhale forward to plank. Elbows in. Exhale, lower down. Draw the shoulders down your back. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, tuck the toes. Hip side downward dog. Ground down the feet. Take a nice big full breath here. And exhale, ground down. Inhale, lift the left leg straight behind you. Exhale, drop forward to lunge. Inhale, the right leg forward, ground down the feet. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, trace up spleen. Nice. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, weave the hands down, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, step the right leg back into a lunge. Ground down the feet, draw them together. And then inhale, rise up, high lunge. Really reach through that back heel so you're activating that back leg. The left knee is right over the ankle. On your next exhale, twist to the left. Left hand on the hip, right hand on the knee. Open up through the shoulders, breathing deeply here. And then inhale, arms up. Exhale, open up into your warrior two. Find your alignment with the arch and the heel. Make sure the knee is over the ankle. Lengthen out through the fingertips, lengthen from the crown of the head through the tailbone. Breathing here. Holding, just feeling stable. Remembering to come back to focusing on this day, not worrying about what's coming in the future, not having to think days, weeks, months ahead. On your exhale, take your left arm up to the sky and take the right hand onto your heart center. Take a few breaths here, leaning back into it with that right hand on your heart center, reminding you to just tap into your intuition, into your heart space, into your love. Another big full breath. Really stretch through that left side body. Inhale up. Exhale, pinwheel the hands onto either side of your front foot. Step back to downward dog. Pedal out your feet a little. Lift and lower the heels. Inhale, lift the right leg straight behind you into your three-legged dog and square the shoulders to the mat. Bend your knee and lift your knee up to the sky. So you're lifting up that right hip, but try to keep the shoulder square. Take a nice big breath here as you open up that hip. Come back to center, straightening out and inhale, lengthen. On your exhale, shift the shoulders forward, bring your knee to the outer elbow. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, cross it over, tone the belly. Inhale, stretch it back. Exhale, knee to outer elbow. Inhale, back. Exhale, cross it over. Inhale, back. One more time each side. Exhale, knee to outer elbow. Inhale, back. Exhale, cross it over. Inhale it back. And then on this next exhale, draw it forward, step it forward into a lunge. Inhale, bring the left leg forward, ground down the feet. Inhale, flat back lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale and trace up spleen. Nice. I need to take off a layer here. If you need to get a sip of water or tea or coffee, whatever you got, go ahead and do that. I'm going to just remove this and then come back to the top of your mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, weave the hands down, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the left leg back into a lunge, ground down the feet and rise up, high lunge. Inhale up. Really feel stable here. So you push the feet into the mat, pull them together, reach through that back heel. Exhale, twist to the right, right hand on the hip, left hand on the knee, look over the shoulder. Take a couple nice big breaths here. And then inhale, arms up. Exhale, open up into your warrior two. Align your arch in your heel. Make sure you see that big toe in front of the knee, your knees right over the ankle. Roll the shoulders down your back and tone the belly, lengthen through the spine. Feel that strength and power in your warrior. Feel that stability. On your next exhale, raise your right hand up to the sky. Take your left hand on your heart center. Look up at your hand. Raise your cheekbones and smile. Take a few breaths here. Again, reminding yourself to lead with love, live with love, give love to yourself and others in all that you do. One more nice big breath. Really stretch through that right side body. And then inhale up. Exhale, pinwheel the hands onto either side of the front foot. Step back to downward dog. Pedal out your feet as you ground down through the hands. Draw the shoulders down your back. Then come to center in your dog. Let the neck relax. Lift the left leg straight behind you. Take a full breath. Square the shoulders to the mat. Bend that left knee. Lift it up to the sky. Let the hip open up, but try to keep the shoulders level here. Breathing deep. Inhale, come back to center. Straighten the leg. On the exhale, tone the belly. Bring the knee to the elbow. Inhale, stretch it back. Exhale, shift shoulders forward, cross over, tone the belly. Inhale back. Exhale, come forward. Knee to outer elbow. Inhale back. Exhale, cross it over. Inhale it back. One more time each side. Exhale, knee to outer elbow. Inhale back. Exhale, cross it over. Inhale back. Exhale, lower the foot down. Inhale, shift forward to a plank. Exhale, lower to the mat. Bring your hands to your sides. Tone the belly. Roll the shoulders down your back. Lift your head, shoulders, hands, feet off the mat. Lengthen here. If your low back feels pinchy, soften the glutes, lengthen the tailbone. Draw those shoulders down the back. Spread the fingers and toes. Breathing here. Exhale, lower down, stack the hands. Bring your forehead onto the back of the hands and rock the hips out a little bit. Take a few breaths. Just let the shoulders soften. Exhale out the mouth. Then bring the hands behind the chest. Clasp the hands, tone the belly, lengthen the tailbone. Roll the shoulders down your back. See if you can lift here. Be gentle. If this doesn't feel good to clasp the hands, feel free to just have the hands at the sides. Breathing here. Feel it leading through the sternum. Nice big breath in the heart center. Being gentle. One more big breath. Exhale. Lower down, stack the hands, turn the palm up and cradle your forehead in the hands. Take a few breaths here, rock it out. And as you soften and relax, just kind of check in with the heart center. See if you can tap into your heartbeat here. Then bring the hands under the shoulders, push back to child's pose, and let yourself bow down for a moment. Let your head come onto the mat. If it doesn't want to come onto the mat, you can stack your forearms. And if you need to be higher, if your knees are bothering you, you can put something behind the knees. We're just going to stay here for a few breaths. Let the back body expand with each breath. See if you can make the breath bigger and wider here. Feeling it lengthen through the whole back body from the shoulders right down to the sit bones. One more big breath and exhale out the mouth. And then come over onto a seated position and come up onto your sit bones. I got to find a level spot here in my yard. And hold on to the backs of the knees, tone the belly, come up onto the toes, and bring your feet up off the mat. Draw the shoulders down your back, breathing here. See if maybe you can release the palms. And you can keep the knees bent, or if it's in your practice today, you can stretch them out, spread the toes, lengthen here, really draw the navel into the spine, breathing. Shoulders down the back, and then release. Bring the soles of the feet together. Inhale tall, exhale, let yourself hinge forward. Inhale and come up. Bring the knees together, shoulders down your back, come up onto the toes. Bring the feet off the mat, palms up. Lengthen here. Again, you can keep the knees bent. You can stretch them out. And if you need to, it's fine to have the toes on the mat. Lengthen here through the spine. Try to keep the integrity of the low back. Breathing here, knowing that we're all vibrating in this together. Raise your cheekbones and smile. See if softening the face can help just release some of the tension that is caused by the pose. Bring the soles of the feet together. Inhale tall. Exhale, let yourself hinge forward. And as you do, this time soften the face, soften the throat and the shoulders, soften the grip on your feet or your ankles. See if you can bring that softening into the hips. Inhale and come up. Stretch the legs out long and bend your right knee. And first take the right knee over the left leg. Flex the left leg, hold on to the knee. Inhale tall, exhale, wrap your arm around it and take that right hand behind you. Use it to lengthen up on the inhale and exhale, open up into the twist. Slowly from the base of the spine right up through the crown of the head. See if you can just gently with each exhale, just create a little more opening without any discomfort. Just kind of exploring, being curious. Where can you open up more? One more breath here. And then do a little counter twist the opposite direction. Nice. Now release the foot and bring it opposite the knee and a good hand width apart, 6-8 inches apart here. And you're going to turn this left foot out and take your left hand directly behind you, fingers pointing away right under the shoulder. And you're going to come into wild thing by pressing, keeping this leg straight, pressing into that foot, lifting up on the ball of the right foot, lifting your chest to the sky, and bring your hand to your heart center here so that your left hand is directly under the shoulder. You're pushing into the right ball of the foot, the outside of the left foot. Take a few breaths here with your hand on your heart center. And then when you're ready, exhale, lower down out of your wild. Nice. Stretch out the right leg, bend the left knee and cross it over. Hold on to the knee, flex the right toes, hold onto the knee. Inhale, draw up. Exhale, twist right around. You can grab onto the knee or you can use your elbow here, whichever you prefer. Take the left hand behind you, lengthen up, and then exhale, explore the depth of the twist. Where can you twist a little deeper? Open up a little bit more, really gently. And then release, come into a counter twist for a breath. And then take the left foot, bring the foot opposite the knee and about a hand width apart or hip width apart. Take the right hand behind you, place it onto the mat. And then you're going to turn that right foot out. So you're on the outside edge of the foot. Push into the mat with your hand, with your outer leg. That right leg is straight. Bend the left knee, lift the chest up to the sky. Bring that left hand onto your heart center. Take a few breaths here in your wild thing, but reminding you that in the wild and craziness and chaos of life to always lead from the heart. Another nice big breath here. If you're ready to come out, you come out. If you want to take another full breath, go ahead. And then exhale, lower down, come back to center. Flex the feet. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Even if you can't reach the toes, actively pull them back and lengthen through the crown of the head, toning the belly. Then see if you can fold a little more forward, but only if the low back doesn't bother you. Inhale, rise up, flexing the feet, wrap your arms around yourself, tone the belly, and really slowly keep the feet grounded. Lower yourself down onto the mat, vertebrae by vertebrae. And then bring your hands out to your sides, bend the knees, lengthen the spine, and on your exhales, just let your knees fold over to one side. Inhale through center, exhale over to the other side. And windshield wiper the knees back and forth a few times. Maybe pushing a little with the top foot to stretch out that hip a little more, or pausing at the end of the exhale. Then come to center, hug the knees into the chest, bring the chin up to the knees, and then lay yourself long on your mat. Take a moment to squeeze the hands, feet, arms, and legs, press everything into the mat, squeeze the belly, squeeze the face, and then exhale, release it, let it go. Give it a little shake out, a little jiggle to find that comfortable Shavasana. Take a nice, big, deep inhale and just let it out. And let yourself settle in and be supported by the mat. And bring your attention to your breath, just observing how it feels coming in through the nose and how it feels exhaling out. And as you rest here for a moment, just see if you can do a body scan and allow things to soften and release a little bit more with each exhale, giving yourself a moment to be present on your mat. Allow the breath to lengthen. Wiggle the fingers and toes a little and stretch your arms long overhead in a full body stretch. And on your exhale, roll over to your right side. Use your arm like a pillow and take a breath here. And then slowly come up to a seated position with your eyes closed. And as you come up to your seat, Bring your hands to your heart center. Gently bow the chin, honoring yourself for taking the time to take care of yourself. The light in me bows to the light in you. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. And if you are heading off into your day, have a wonderful day. If you have a few moments to stay for a short guided meditation, I invite you to stay on your mat and close your eyes and find a comfortable seat. Let the shoulders roll down your back. And with your thumbs on your sternum and your hands in Anjali Mudra, prayer position, see if you can tap into your heartbeat. See if you can just find that heartbeat, find that sensation. And then letting the heartbeat guide your breath. Inhale through 4 beats. And then pause for 4 beats. And then exhale for 6 beats. Just let the face and jaw relax. And come into tapping into that pulsation within the body that's always going, that we often don't observe. So it's inhaling for 4 heartbeats. Pausing, holding the breath for 4. And exhaling for 6. As you follow your heartbeats with your breath and you're counting, see if you observe that pulsing sensation, that heartbeat throughout the rest of the body. You may start to feel it in the fingers. It may create a whole movement within the torso. Taking a few moments just to turn inward. Do 2 more cycles, inhaling for the count of 4, holding for 4, exhaling for 6. And then after that last cycle, inhale, draw your arms up, out and up overhead, shoulders down your back, spread your fingertips, raise your cheekbones into a smile, trusting that the universe has got your back. And then as you exhale, bring your left hand onto your heart center, bring your right hand over it. Gently bow the chin, take a full breath here. Remembering to always tap into that heart space and that internal love as you move forward in your day. Slowly open your eyes and raise your cheekbones. Namaste. The light in me bows to the light in you. I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me this morning.